I'm here waiting for my husband. He's at the dentist, and I just wanted to pop on here and say hello, good morning, happy 2025. I haven't been on since last year, a week or so ago, maybe a couple of more weeks. But happy 2025. I hope you guys can hear me well because I'm in the car. But I wanted to talk to you guys about what did you leave behind in 2024? And this was a question that my daughter asked me. She says, Mom, what are you leaving behind in 2024? And I had to think long and hard about that. And I came to the conclusion that I want to leave two things behind. One is the invisible woman that I feel that I am, or that I've become, or that I was, depending on how I continue to have my mindset in coming out of that rut that I was in. And by invisible woman, I mean how I totally forgot about myself because I was a caregiver for a really, really, really long time to my mom. Very long time. Actually, I was a child caregiver, and I became an adult caregiver because she depended on me. My mom died 2 years ago, and it's taken me 2 years. I keep taking off my glasses because it's getting like a reflection. It's taken me 2 years to find myself after she passed, to really find myself and know myself. When you spend the majority of your life taking care of other people's needs, you truly do forget about yourself. And it's like a gradual thing. It's not like you really do not realize it. And I realized it when I went to the mall one day. I told my husband, I just want to go and I want to walk to the mall by myself. I left my girls. I just wanted to go to myself. And I went early morning. I wanted to be there as soon as the mall opened. I remember walking in and I felt so small, and the mall felt so big. I didn't know where to go. I didn't know what store to go to. I was basically browsing. I decided to just step into whatever clothing store. I didn't even know my size. I became so overwhelmed because I had truly forgotten what I liked, what my size was. I forgot about everything about myself. That I left that store. I went and found the bench. I sat there and I cried. And that's when I knew that I had completely lost track of who I was. So in 2024, I want to leave behind the invisible woman that I am, and I want to take care of me. I worked corporate all my life. I stopped working shortly after COVID, and I just dedicated myself not only to my mom, to my husband, and to my girls, and I lost myself. So in 2024, I'm leaving behind that. I'm making myself more of a priority. I had stopped putting on makeup. I had stopped it all, dressing up. My mom's death took a lot. It took a lot from me. And I was at a point that I just stopped caring. Now, like I said, it's been 2 years now, I'm finally caring a little more for myself. So I don't want to be that invisible woman anymore. I want to care about what I wear. I want to start putting on makeup now. Today I just put on a little bit of lipstick and just starting subtle. Um, I don't want to be that invisible woman anymore. I really don't. So I'm leaving that behind. I'm also leaving behind fear. Fear has kept me from moving forward and from accomplishing a lot of things that I really want to do, especially traveling. I really, really wanted to travel, and that's something that fear has stopped me from doing. I can get into a whole separate video on why, but I don't want to right now. Maybe I'll do it at another time. But fear has definitely kept me from not only traveling, but from experiencing how beautiful life can be. So I would love to know what are you leaving behind? What did you leave behind in 2024? Um, it's just it's mind-boggling when you realize all these things that a new year, it's new year, new beginnings, and it's a time to refresh, look forward to the 12 months ahead of us, and life is beautiful and it's meant to be lived. And if you feel like you were the invisible woman, stop being the invisible woman. It just takes you wanting to step out of that comfort zone, learn yourself again, meet yourself again, get acquainted with yourself again, like I am. And you're going to discover that you're really great. You hear the ambulance, the fire department. Living in New York City, you hear all of these wonderful noises. And yeah, and that's what I'm leaving behind in 2024. Um, so I would love to know, what are you leaving behind in 2024? If you were also a caregiver and like me, you totally forgot who you were, I I feel you. I really do feel you. Losing your mother, losing the person that you love, they take something with you. They take your heart. When that person is no longer here, that's the worst thing in the world. And I had a hard time, a really hard time, just with the fact that she was just here. How could a person just be here and just not be here anymore? And I struggled with that for a really long time. Um, I'm now coming to terms with it little by little, and the loss of anyone that's near and dear to your heart. I feel you. If you're going through that right now, I'm sending you the biggest hug, and know that grief doesn't go away. Grief does not go away. You just learn how to live with grief. You literally learn how to live with grief. It's a new reality. It's a new life. Especially if you were like me, and you were the primary caregiver of my mom. At the end was bedbound, and if you were that primary caregiver of the medicine, of making sure she was being taken care properly, that she didn't have any bed sores, that she was eating, that she was, it takes a toll. It really takes a toll. And when that's that has filled your life for many, many years, as it did mine, and all of a sudden that which you knew is no longer there, it is a huge jolt. It's like somebody just slammed on the brakes. I would wake up and I knew I was supposed to be doing something, and I did, because every day I was used to doing something. I was not used to just not doing anything. I either had to call a doctor, or I had to make sure her supplies were there, et cetera, et cetera. That goes along with taking care of you being a caregiver. And that all of a sudden stopped. And I remember that first phone call that I got. I would get a monthly phone call of what she needed, whether it was a new refill or any supplies that she might. And I got that first phone call of that they were calling me to fill her prescription of her supply. And for the first time, I had to say, thank you very much for always being there, but she's not here anymore. I don't even want to think about it right now. But I want to leave behind the invisible woman that I had become, and think more, give myself more priority, give myself more grace, travel, spend more time with family. Life is so freaking short, and people don't realize it, how freaking short life is. I've started exercising. I hadn't exercised in years. I started exercising. I want to make my bones strong. I want to tone my body. I want to concentrate on me so that I can be the best version of me now for my daughters and my husband. So again, I'm leaving the invisible woman behind that I became, not because anybody told me that, but I became invisible without even knowing it, because I totally forgot about myself. So I want to take care of me. I want to take care of me. And I want to leave behind fear. Fear has handicapped me to in a sense that I can't travel. I don't know where this fear came from, but I don't want to live in fear anymore of the what if. Life is not meant to live in the what if. Life is meant to do it. Just do it. Just live your life. You have no rewinds. You can't rewind it. I'm tired of living in what if I would have done that, what if I would have done this, and instead I just do it. And my girls want to go on trips so badly, and I don't book them. I don't do them. I don't do them. Live your life to the fullest, guys. Whatever you're going through will pass. Nothing's forever. And it may seem like that. Sometimes it seems like that. But in a blink of an eye, your circumstances change. I'm looking out for when my husband comes back from the dentist. In a blink of an eye, your circumstances change. If you're going through any of this, just know that you will be found. You will find yourself again. And whatever you're leaving behind, whatever you left behind in 2024, don't look back. Don't look back. Make 2025 the best year now. If you're that invisible woman, it's about you. If you want to start a YouTube channel, do it. Whatever it is that you think you want to do, Don't think about it. If you fail, so what? Does it matter? Who the hell cares? Do it for yourself. Take that trip. Book that class. But do it. Tomorrow's not promised. I remember hearing that over and over, growing up. And when you're young, you don't really freaking realize any of it. You do not freaking realize any of it. Now, at 56 years old, now I understand what they mean, that all you have is today. That's all you got. So leave whatever it was that was binding you, that was bringing you down in 2024, leave it. This can be a new and improved you. And I'm really, really looking forward to 2025. I really am. And I'm just taking baby steps. It's all in the baby steps. That's it. But do what's in your heart. Especially the 50-plus-year-olds. Don't think too much about it. Just do it. We're capable of so much. I don't think we give each other, I don't think we give ourselves the credit of what our age brings. We really don't. We are capable of so much, and yet we put a cap on what we can and can't. I learned on my own. I have 2 teenage daughters. I did not want their help. I needed to learn. I needed to know for myself if I was still capable of learning. And you know what? I was. I learned how to edit. I learned how to put up a channel, make a channel. It's huge. For me, it was huge. Because I put a cap on myself thinking this is too hard. I'm not going to be able to do it. And I did. And it keeps me busy. It keeps me focused. It's something that I did for me. I did it for me. So do it for you. If nobody else, do it for you. I really do hope you guys can hear me. I don't know how good the microphone is on this phone. So I really do hope you guys can hear me. If you do, please let me know. Please let me know. I'm going to be posting more often. I'm going to be giving my YouTube channel some love. And for those subscribers that I have, my 13 subscribers that I have, to me, I love you. You guys send me messages. I love you guys, and I appreciate. It's 112, but to me it's like 1.12 because it's 112, 113 of you. So if you take nothing away from this, is give yourself a chance. Leave whatever was. Reinvent yourself. You can do it. You can do it. It takes time. You can. And I didn't know that because I didn't know me. Work on myself and be that self that I used to be. Even if it's in baby steps, I'm going to continue to exercise. I'm going to continue to put on makeup for me because it makes me feel good and I love it. I'm going to continue to work on overcoming any fear that kept me from living life. I'm going to do it. And I hope you follow with me and you come along and we can do this together. Leave it in 2024. Beautiful day, full of love, full of joy. Hug yourself. I'm sending you a huge hug. And okay, take care of yourself, guys. Thank you. Bye.